here that you would want to vie and you did not dispute, and therefore I take it that that is the position.
Yes.
But you people align yourselves with certain parties. He aligns himself with the ODM party. You equally understand the infightings that happen during primaries, during these nomination processes. How are you people positioned to make sure that if
Linda,
all...
Unfortunately, this is what has happened to so many young people. The old guards reduced us to what they wanted us to be. Because if you look at the likes of his colleague, Kasmol, Kasmol came out very strong. But right now, he has been reduced to what ODM, how ODM works.
Kasmol appears very happy. I have hosted him personally, and he says he has been nurtured like he has never been nurtured before, in terms of understanding
at the same point, Kasmol came out very clearly. At some point, he said, look, we lost a lot of faith in these old parties, in this old system. It's very important to aspire mentorship, Linda. But who's mentoring you? Linda. And you know, the sad truth is Kenyans today, or young people today, don't want to be reduced to either broad-based or united opposition. They want reality. If you ask me, you've asked me a very important question. I want to find Roysambu. The people of Roysambu really don't care if I'm in united opposition or broad-based. They really care about, is there a water system? Are there good roads? Are children going to school? I have to explain that to them. They will not really care about which political faction that I am coming from.
I'll tell you this, and I don't know whether I'm allowed to talk about this. Personally, I am a voter in Roysambu.
Yes.
And therefore you have to stop me.
But
I can tell you for free,
yes,
no matter how much I care about all those basic things, the many times I have voted, and I don't know how many, I have looked at what party, Niwa party, Gani and everything. That is one thing we cannot run away from
It's because, Linda, for the longest time, since you've been a child, someone has been whispering to your ear that this party works.
You want to say that I don't have my mind of my
I am not saying so. I'm telling you, you need to listen to me. What is really lacking in Roysambu, for example? Water. So, are you really concerned, Linda, as a voter, that which party Nick is coming from? Or the water that is missing in your house?
The water fact.
Then it really means Kenyans really need to listen more.
Are you going to go it independent? Would you be happier if you've gotten a ticket from a certain...
You see, Linda, it's not about Nick. It's about the people of Roysambu.
Okay.
Let's not reduce this issue to
parties.
Yes, let us talk about issues. That's where we are.
I'm tempted to say that, but reality is that we have seen even the independent candidates going into parliament and they're swallowed parties because there's a way that we still...
Because you are told, Linda, by the way, if you don't join in here, you will suffer. You're not going to get bursaries. You're not going to get money to build roads. That's what happens in parliament.
And now that's the reality, that we still are in that politics where we have got to talk about parties.
Linda, let's come back slowly here. So,
Jared is about to...
Is it the issue? Because Jared wants to come in. I know he's going to support what I'm saying. Is it the issue about parties or the issues about the people?
It's
so
about
what happens?
Definitely.
What happens to Nick, who's an independent candidate? He goes to parliament fighting for the people of Roysambu and is strong-armed. So what needs to change? The ideologies in those parties.
Right.
Because it seems just about right that these people, the people in these parties, forgot the mandate of the people.
Jared.
Linda, thank you. First, it's unfortunate.
I thought you were going to support what he said.
It's unfortunate.
He's shy.
I'm not shy. You see, maybe we have been seeing it differently, and we've been trying to rally young people, we say viable aspirants to join political parties, purposely, because I've stated it even in just I think few minutes ago, that where policies that run the nation are being made, they're in the political parties. And Nick saying that running maybe independent candidate may be easy for him, but me I see it differently. Independent candidate, yes, for some people, but we need to consolidate. We need to organize and not agonize. We don't need to fragment our energy and efforts moving forward. And the reasons why political parties do exist, they carry not just individual policy, but the policy of the nation. If it asks maybe from the ODM position about the policy on education, on agriculture, on industrialization, it's something very clear that we expect the leaders who are coming in to implement them. And that's why we have these political parties. It is good, there's an area I may agree with him. In the longest time, apart from ODM and KANU, a number of political parties have been formed because a leader agreed with another leader. A good example is maybe DCP today. DCP is formed because Rigathi Gachagua disagreed with the President Ruto. And if there were no agreement, maybe DCP couldn't have been formed. So it is not formed clearly out of ideology, a policy, or a pillar. So they can't give us a reason why DCP is formed. We all know why it was formed. It was to agitate for independence and so on. We also remember ODM came due to the multi-party, after the multipartyism, now when we were fighting for the new constitution. So there are reasons. So there are these policies that form the political parties. And we urge young people to join these political parties, to influence the policy in these political parties. And if possible, they need to fight and get the tickets to run for offices in these political parties. There's a question that has come from, not a question but a statement, that we have Linda Wananchi, Linda Ground, Linda Tumba, don't know where it's coming from me, but I don't want to talk about that. You can't go to the ground without Wananchi, and you can't go to Wananchi without going to the ground. And I think these are ODM affairs. In fullness of time, when I listened to even to the SG the other day, there's something that he said, SG Edwin Sifuna, there's something that he said very clearly, that we can still
of ODM
get it right. ODM is one. I'm from ODM Party.
But SG...
Don't function me, please.
Your SG is not Sifuna.
Don't function me, please.
According to the...
This is a case still running in court. And where we are, if you go... I think if you check the structure of the ODM, we haven't ratified or made changes from the party. I'm having it.
Okay.
From the party leadership. So what Sifuna said that we can still get it right when the ODM sits down and have the people who are steering the leadership get the senses back and find it and feel that we need everybody on board. So in most cases in the history of the political parties, let me use these two examples.
Yes, make it quick.
Quick. First, the only two people or the only two organs of the parties that have really saved the party when things are not right are two. The first is veterans. This example, I think I've used it again and again. Allow me to put it again this morning. When things were not working in ANC in South Africa, it was the youths then led by Mandela, Walter Sisulu, Oliver Tambo, and other comrades who felt that we need to militarize ANC for them to attain independence from the apartheid regime. It was the youths. Again, I'll come to Tanzania here. In 2015, when things were not working out because we had Luasa who was corrupt, and now they wanted a new energy into the leadership of the CCM. It was the veterans who stepped into that gap and saved the CCM. Today, ODM Party from the ODM Youth League. That's why maybe you may find that, you may feel that I'm having a mixed reaction on either sides. We are feeling that the things can still be gotten right out from the functioning me and aligning me to individual.
And you're committed to that.
Exactly. This party is so big to us. This party can accommodate all of us. This party can have Edwin Sifuna in it, and have Unit in it, and have Babu in it, and Wanga in it, and move forward as a single entity of Raila Amolo Odinga.
Gentlemen, I want us to shift gears.
That's the only
we have got
way
to shift gears.
that we can protect and advance the legacy of Right Honorable Raila Amolo Odinga. It's very important.
So far, so
Before
good.
we shift